You rolling?
Yes.
Death Valley, a desolate place in the northern Mojave Desert.
I'm gonna die.
Home to the highest recorded temperatures on Earth. Appropriately named after a group of pioneers who dared to cross this god-forsaken desert. With very limited opportunities for charging and with practically no cell phone coverage. What a better place to bring an electric car and go camping overnight. Well, I'm up for the challenge. Will we make it out alive? Well, yeah, of course we will. My daughter and I decided to spend a 3-day Labor Day weekend in Death Valley. And what better time to visit the hottest place on Earth? Well, how about the hottest time of the year? Summer. We planned on spending the first night Tesla camping at Wildrose Campground, a great place to see the stars at night. The next morning, we will make a stop at a ghost town called Skidoo on our way to Furnace Creek, where we will plug in and spend the second night in an air-conditioned hotel room. On day 3, we will explore the southern part of Death Valley and eventually end up at the Supercharger in Baker, California.
Okay, it's almost 8:30. Good morning, everyone. There's our ice chest waiting. Our car is fully charged. I gotta remember to bring that charge cable adapter. We are going to transform this into a camping car. Okay, so step 1,
Put water.
Yeah, water. This area is going to be pretty much almost inaccessible because we're going to have a mattress here. So what I wanted to do is kind of put our survival gear. So then go ahead and close that up, Ellie. Voila.
Dun, 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 dun.
You want to crawl in there and show people how big it is? Oh my goodness, you have plenty of room. All right, let's go get your mattress.
Woo-hoo!
All right, so the back of the Tesla will hold I believe this is called a twin. But basically, I'm just going to take this mattress
And get it
out of the bed and put it in the back of the car, and you'll see how it fits. Perfect. Look at that. All right, so that actually fits quite nicely. It's just a little bit bigger, and then you just kind of tuck it in, so it keeps it nice and snug.
Now you gotta be careful, because if you bend your knees, you're gonna hit this real hard, and it's gonna hurt a lot. But Dad's gonna be here to help me. He's gonna be right here with me.
That's right.
And we're gonna look
But
at
what
the
you
stars.
can do if you want to bend your knees is just turn to your side. So turn on your side, and then you can bend your knees. Yeah, like that.
Now would be a good time to mention that the Tesla Model Y is much better for Tesla camping, as it doesn't have that fixed shelf behind the back seats, and the rear hatch opens up to reveal a very large and comfortable space in the back. You can even attach a tent to the back of the Model Y. However, when I bought my Model 3 in 2018, the Model Y didn't exist yet.
The bed linens you need to put here because, well, you don't need to get to them until you need them. And then everything else, like I'm putting camera here because I can easily open the door and grab it. You have plenty of room underneath there. Plenty of room here if you want to put coolers or anything. Try to pack everything into things that you can just grab and move, because when it comes time to sleep, you're going to have to move all this, and you want to just grab as few things as possible. All right, so I'm getting the cooler ready. This is a Tasmanian. This cooler is specifically made to go in the frunk or the trunk. You know, that space under where we put all our water.
Yeah.
These ice packs actually come with the cooler, so mine are frozen. How do they feel? I think I'm gonna like this. It's pretty well made.
It's smooth.
It's not
It's
cheap.
blue.
It's actually quite expensive. I think it was $250 something.
It's blue.
And it's blue. But I do plan on getting a lifetime of use out of this. So $250 for a cooler that actually fits in the front. That frees up a lot of space in the rest of the car. And it makes it easy to get to. So this will be easily accessible. And then there's still room actually left over here. I still got room for my charge cables. Here's everything packed in the back. Got to make sure you have your game controller. This is everything packed in the front. So still plenty of room to add more, or I could pack this tighter if I needed to. Still got plenty of room down here. I like to put things I need to get to from the driver's seat. I like to put them right here on the floor. We have 241 miles. We are almost fully charged. Fully charged would be about 246. The destination we are heading to is the Supercharger in Inyokern. We will arrive at the destination at 31%. We are ready to go. Are you excited, Ellie? All right, I just realized I forgot to bring pillows. So I need to turn around and go back home. All right, we're back home again. We are down to 217 now. We're now at 18%. We'll still get there. Okay, so we're noticing some shapes here. I think that this is an arm with a paw at the end of it. Hey, welcome to Hobby. Well, thank you. Okay, we are entering Red Rock Canyon State Park.
Red Rock! Wait, there's Red Rocks everywhere.
We have to turn right on the unnamed road.
They're very mysterious.
Yeah, I think we should name it. What should we name this?
Inyokern Road.
That's a good one. I like that. We have 60 miles left to go in our battery. The less energy you have in your battery, the faster it will charge. Inyokern, 100 miles from everywhere. That's pretty true. Now I know the supercharger is coming up, so I'm going to take over. It's actually behind this building over here. Plug in the cable. Oh, the cable is hot. I do want to top it off. I do want to go all the way to the top.
This is my last opportunity to charge before heading into Death Valley, so I want to charge up as much as possible.
We're
Look,
going to
we're
check
right
out
behind a food place.
Yes.
Classic Burgers.
Classic Burgers.
Wow, that's the worst name of burger shop.
I think we can think of something worse. All right, we're going to... Oh, jeez. Whoa. Oh, look, Ellie, a payphone.
In 2020, when I made this video, there were only 4 superchargers in Inyokern. This empty parking lot is now home to 12 more V3 superchargers.
Classic burgers. They really do have classic burgers. So now that the battery is much fuller, you can see that we're down to only 250 miles an hour at 58 kilowatts. So as your battery fills up, it slows down because it can't put that many electrons into the battery anymore. I just remembered I brought my heat shield. This heat shield, I believe, is made for the Tesla Model 3. And you just put your sun visors down and it holds it in place. And I probably should have done that when we first got here. That would have kept the inside of the car a lot cooler, and it would have required less air conditioning. So this is what it looks like on the outside. This is the Heat Shield Advanced Windshield Reflector. Not sure what's so advanced about a reflector, but it's only drawing 16 kilowatts now, adding only 60 miles an hour. It's saying that it takes 15 minutes to add a few miles. You really have to want those last few miles.
From here, we will be driving 75 miles to the Wildrose Campground, then a 28-mile round trip to the Wildrose Charcoal Kilns. And then we will be running the air conditioner all night in camp mode. And then I still need enough to make it to either the supercharger in Beatty, Nevada, or the level 2 chargers at Furnace Creek. My plan is to spend the night charging up in Furnace Creek, which is 55 miles away. Keep in mind that camp mode will automatically turn off when your battery reaches 20% state of charge, which for me is only 49 miles. But it's 56 miles to Furnace Creek and 65 miles to Beatty, so this is going to be interesting.
All right, we have unplugged. We have 239 miles. We're pretty much at full capacity, almost. Didn't want to wait that last little bit. And that cost $12.04. I'm going to stay to pretty much lower speeds. I'm not going to go to 80 or 75 like I normally would. I'm going to stick with the speed limit for now, which is 65. And that will allow me to conserve a little more electricity so that I have that energy throughout the night to keep the AC running. All right, here we are at the Searles Lake Gem Mineral Society display. Yeah, okay, maybe not the place to visit in the summer. It is 115 degrees outside. We just took some photos and video outside, and my camera actually kept shutting down. It's so hot. Wow, look at that view. That is amazing. Now that's not quite Death Valley. I think Death Valley's on the other side of that mountain there. But this is the valley next to Death Valley. Okay, we are fast approaching the turnoff where we need to go to our camp. Our campsite is actually over here behind this hill, and we're going to be taking a road. It's kind of a dirt road. It's not really a maintained road. Well, there it is. All right, so when you get to this point, you want to go straight. This is the paved road that goes around this mountain. What you want to do is go this way. So you want to go up into the canyon. And I guess this is called Surprise Canyon Wilderness Area.
Surprise!
And I think the surprise is, surprise, we don't maintain the road anymore. Also, you'll see burrows on this road. I think they're burrows. I think that's what they're called.
Little homes of little animals.
They're animals. They're very stubborn and they don't like to move. Okay, this is where we are now. And this is where the road actually gets worse, if you could believe it. All right, so this is where the road is the roughest, I remember.
But it's very smooth.
Yeah, see, there's two more piles of poop. So now you need to start looking out for the burrows. Oh, whoa. Wow.
This is where mostly the animals live. I see another burrow. There's water.
There is water.
That's how they get the water.
There is water coming right out of the road. This has got to be some kind of natural spring. Or somebody left their hose on. What do you think?
No.
And this is the end of the road.
We're going
We are
to
going
Wildrose.
to Wildrose Campground.
They're going to Furnace Creek. That means that's that way. So we just turn around our car and then go that way.
Well, in the morning, we're going to go that way. Here, there it is. There's our best room. That's the one we're going to be using. There's somebody who got a campsite way up on the hill. That's cool. There's some others down here. Here's one here. There's campsite 12. Now we're getting into the tents only section.
Tents only section?
But that's us. We have a tent only.
Hey, look, another snake.
And here's somebody with a tent. Somebody claimed this camp spot. Ellie wants to light a fire, and it's 100 degrees outside. Okay, I think we found our campsite. So this is, I'm not sure what number this is. I don't even think this is an official campsite. It has a fire ring and a table. And it has a spot to put my Tesla. Look at that. Everything is still cold. The ice is actually still, I mean, I can't say anything is really melted here. This is quite impressive.
Cacti is the best ice.
And it is not cold in here. This is hot. All right, we are headed to the charcoal kilns. I'm not sure what they're called, actually. The pavement just ended. Yep. Cruise control not available. It's because we just ran into a dirt road. We thought we'd make that a little side trip to pass the time. It's now 5:01 and we have to now wait until sundown. It's still 100 degrees. It was 108 at the campsite. So I thought this would be a good little side trip to stay in the car, air-conditioned car. I think we have the electrons to pull it off. I think we have enough. We're at 124. We're only 50% now, so we should be able to do that. Charcoal kilns. All right, there they are. Built in 1877, these kilns produce charcoal for the Modoc mine shelter 20 miles to the west.
It's pretty dark.
It is dark. Let's see what's inside. Oh, wow, it does smell of creosote.
Yeah.
Wow, you can still smell. You can still smell, and it sounds awesome. I bet if you stand right here. Hello. Wow, that is awesome.
This is amazing.
This is so cool.
This is probably the best part of our trip.
Okay, so that I think was worth it.
That was really fun throwing those racks out the window.
Yeah, that was fun. So at this altitude, it's 95 degrees, which feels great compared to when you're down in the valley. And this road, if you keep going up this road, there's a really nice campsite that I stayed at once when I went to the top of Telescope Peak. And when you're on Telescope Peak, you're actually looking at the highest elevation gain. When you look down from Telescope Peak to Badwater, that is the highest elevation gain between 2 points that you can actually see. So that's kind of cool. All right, we're gonna go back up to our campsite, probably park for the night, and wait for the sun down. This is our campsite. Basically, I set up the tent to hold the contents of the car while we're sleeping in the car. You kind of need somewhere to put your stuff. You can put some of your most valuable stuff here, like her. She's pretty valuable. Goodbye, son.
So, right now we are enjoying our wilderness dinner. Guess what? I saw a tiny little rabbit. It was so cute.
Oh, yeah, you did. You did see a little rabbit. That was
Yeah,
adorable.
and right now we're eating our dinner. Tomorrow we're moving on. We're gonna wake up at 6 something.
Okay, so the sun has set, and I've turned on camp mode because I want to know what it sounds. I want to know how loud camp mode is. That is the sound of camp mode.
I don't think
It's almost as loud as the crickets. This is perfectly acceptable. Even though it says no generators between 7 and 7, I actually have no guilt leaving that running. Nobody, I don't think, is going to be bothered by that at all. So we have 126 miles at this point. Turn on camp mode.
Camp mode just shows a camping trip.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's like a little campfire. And good morning. Good morning. What did you think? Thumbs up. She gives it a thumbs up. Yeah.
I don't like that shelf there.
It's like you're in a camper kind of thing and you have a shelf here. So it's nice to have that shelf there because you put things that you need to get to while you're sleeping. This thing does not move. This is a permanent part of the vehicle. And this edge right here, this edge right here, it's like a plastic and then underneath is steel. And yeah, you could bump into that and it could hurt. Here you have a light if you need it. We haven't seen the sun yet.
Yeah, but we saw too many stars last night, which made me too tired.
Oh my goodness, we saw so many stars.
It was beautiful. Well,
You could actually sit up. She could actually sit up. See that? Getting in and out of the car is a little tricky because if you have shoes on, you want to take your shoes off. So you gotta open the door and then the ambient light is on and it's kind of attracting any kind of bugs that you don't want in the car. You gotta kind of roll in and then slide your legs down.
which hurt you.
And then you still have the other shoe on. So it is a maneuver.
Remember, the Model Y does not have this issue and is much easier to climb into as there is no trunk in the back.
This, I discovered last time I slept in my car, that gap between the mattress and the door is kind of annoying because I kept falling into it. And so I just put a pillow here and that really actually solved that problem completely. So don't forget, you could probably get another 6 to 8 inches by moving the seats forward.
Oh, I forgot to put it up here, but I had it down here all night. Look how much room.
We have 88 miles left. That is a lot. 40%. I was prepared to have 20%.
In camp mode, I only used 38 miles of range over 9 hours. That means you should expect to use only 10 to 15% of your battery for every 8 hours of camp mode.
It's all downhill. I mean, Furnace Creek is like 0 elevation, and I think we're around 5,000 feet right now.
Actually, it pretty much is all downhill. There is, once you leave the campground, a 1,500-foot gain, but then from 5,500 feet all the way to Stovepipe Wells, it's pretty much downhill. Stovepipe Wells being at sea level, and then all the way to Furnace Creek, there's a little bit of a delta here, but that's pretty much insignificant. Furnace Creek being at negative 200 feet, that's a lot of downhill, and you're going to regain a lot of electrons doing that.
We have no coverage, so when you go to navigate, you won't be able to navigate unless you know the street address. You might want to preload your presets here. So the other way around that is basically you can find it on the map. You could tap the point and then navigate to that point. But I know that I want to go to Furnace Creek and I want to go here. So I'm just going to tap and hold. It's going to come up with the GPS coordinates of that location, and then I'm going to say navigate. And so now it's going to calculate the route. I think we had 88 when we woke up, but so be it. 82 miles to get this distance now I have, it's 55 miles, so we're gonna be just fine. All right, goodbye campground. Say goodbye to the campground. Thank you, Wildrose Campground. You were good to us. Very nice of you. Thank you for letting us stay here for free. Absolutely free. We didn't pay anything.
Yeah, it was about at this point where I made a pretty poor decision. You know, I was feeling pretty good about the state of charge. I've got enough miles. I could visit the ghost town of Skidoo. What I did not consider was the possible road conditions and the implications of getting a flat tire in a remote desert road with no cell phone service. Keep in mind that your Tesla has no spare tire, and a tow truck out here will be very expensive, if you could call one, which you can't because there's no cell phone service out here. All right, well, this is downtown Skidoo. Apparently not much left of Skidoo anymore. This is what it looked like around 1907, apparently. Other than this old pile of cans, there's not much left to see at this location. There is a stamp mill up in the hills there, but I think I pushed my luck too far already getting to this point.
But I wanted to kind of show you the road here. You definitely want to be careful. You don't want to get a flat tire out here unless you have a spare. And unless you bought a spare, you don't have one. The rock formations here are pretty cool. We're going to turn to the right to go to Furnace Creek, which is 34 miles. Furnace Creek is 34 miles, and I've got 54 miles. That's something we can actually do. We may not need to stop at Stovepipe. What do you think of that?
That means we get to go to the pool earlier?
We're at the Emigrant Campground, which we're going to check out right here. This is a dry campground, tents only. Parking spot and a table. Parking spot, table. Wow, so this is pretty bare bones. Yeah, tents only, that's for sure. This is basically, you could sleep in your car, you're allowed, it's free, and you have access to water. Okay, we are quickly approaching Stovepipe Wells. Really interesting news. We have 59 miles now because we're heading downhill. We descended from 5,000 feet. So this is called Stovepipe Wells. It's basically, they have a grocery store, they have a hotel if you want to stay in the hotel. And I've never seen the campground, so I want to see the campground. And this one is closed in the summer because, well, it's hot. And by the way, it's 109 degrees outside now. Those, my friend, are the RV hookups. This is going to be level 2 charging. It's not going to be supercharging. 1 mile down the road from Stovepipe is sand dunes out here. So this is a very popular spot with the tourists. We're heading back to the car because it's just too hot. It is, look at that, 112.
Good thing we're going to the pool.
112 degrees outside. We are now elevation sea level. Yay, that's gotta go. Okay, we are fast approaching Furnace Creek, and I kind of want to give you the lay of the land here. So here you will find what's called the ranch at Death Valley. Now, the other hotel is over here, and this one is called the Inn at Death Valley. Now, both of these are owned by the same company. The Inn is more upscale, definitely going to be more expensive, and they even have casitas. So that's the Inn, and over here is the ranch. They also own what's called Fiddler's Campground. Now, Fiddler's Campground is next to the National Park Campground called Furnace Creek Campground. So Furnace Creek Campground is here. Now, some other National Park campgrounds are the Sunset Campground, which is essentially a big wide open parking lot. And then over here is Texas Springs Campground. Both Sunset and Texas Springs offer 0 electrical hookups. The 18 electrical hookups are actually to be found at Furnace Creek. There are 9 here, and there are 9 over here. There's an RV hookup here, here. Okay, so all the ones here on the right have RV hookups, all the ones on the left do not. So it appears that if you want an RV hookup, and there's plenty here in September, the hottest time of the year, and then hiding behind the gas station, Fiddler's Campground. This is the one that you pay the hotel. Okay, so those must be the RV hookups there. I see in the distance over there, I see RV hookups. That must be the closed section of the campground. And that's the section you want to be, because then you can walk from there through here to get to the restaurants and everything else. So the private campground, pretty bare bones here, no hookups. The ranch at Death Valley. So, what is that sound? All right, here it is. The electric vehicle charger. Okay, so this is it is Labor Day weekend, but it is also in the hottest day of the summer. 4 spots, 4 Teslas, all being used. So I got lucky, I guess, in the sense that there is one spot still available. 200 volts, 30 amps, 16 miles an hour. It's going to take 10 hours and 5 minutes to fill the car. And that's all the way to the top. All right, so this is our little home base for now until we're able to check into our room. And it looks like 2 out of the 4 spots have freed up, so it looks like 12 noon people have checked out. Okay, it is 12:56. It's 111 degrees outside. This is how much we've added. So we've added 50 miles, but at 111 degrees, everything is just struggling right now. The phone display actually just turned off because the phone is so hot. I thought the phone stopped recording, but it didn't. We are using so much energy to run the air conditioner that I'm actually adding 0 or 1 mile an hour. It is using all of the electricity right now to power the air conditioner. So if you plan on sitting in your car waiting for it to charge, that's how long it's going to take.
If you don't plan on spending 12 hours at Furnace Creek, then you'll want to go to Beatty, Nevada, where you'll find 8 V2 superchargers. 1 hour here should be all you need for the rest of the day. There is a Denny's here, but you need to walk through a smoke-filled casino to get to it. You may want to grab something closer to the middle of town, like at Smokin' Jay's Barbecue.
This is the room. It's running water. It's a flush toilet. Really nothing to complain about. Best part of the room, air conditioner. 6:11 p.m. This is smoke from the California fires that's causing the sun to look like that. We got 1 out of 4 chargers in use, and the car says it'll be done in about 3.5 hours. Okay, if you're wondering what a $5 slice of pizza looks like, that is a $5 slice of pizza. It's 9:45 p.m. I'm going to move the car. It's completed charging. First of all, couldn't have a room further away from the charging. Second of all, it's 104 degrees. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. This is Ellie in her natural environment. Water.
Since cats don't like water, but I do. I was born near the tiger.
Apparently the smoke from the fires is going to be hanging around for quite a while. Good morning and happy Labor Day. Today is Monday, and we are leaving with 233 miles on the battery. All right, our first stop of the day is the Old Harmony Borax Works. I feel like I'm inside a pizza oven, but here it is, Borax. There's part of the 20 mule team, minus the 20 mules. All right, we have reached Zabriskie Point.
Zabriskie?
No, there's no N. It's actually Zabriskie. I think I've been mispronouncing it the whole time. Wow, that is a hike, yeah?
Come on, let's go now.
Okay, yeah, she needs water. All right, so this is Zabriskie Point. I would give this a thumbs up. I would say this is worth it. This is the more expensive hotel, which is closed for the summer. Also, it's closed for the pandemic. So this is the inn at Death Valley. All right, we came back to Furnace Creek to get some ice cream. So I figured I might as well just plug in while I'm here. All right, oh, set it to dog mode. Dog mode. There we go. What do you think of the ice cream shake?
It's good.
Yeah, it's good. 221, let's unplug. We probably won't need to plug in again until we get to probably Baker to charge up for the trip home. Okay, so it was 117 degrees at noon. Stop extreme heat danger. They are not kidding. They really are not kidding. There's no way you're gonna do any of these trails. No way. There's a little side road here to Desolation Canyon. Let's see what Desolation Canyon is. It is 118 degrees outside. How do you even describe what 118 degrees feels like? I give this a thumbs up. Recommend. That's our sun right now. Sucks. All right, let's keep going. We are approaching Artist Drive, but basically this is a photo opportunity, or what I would call a Kodak photo spot. It's actually quite cool. There's a lot of different colors. You can see all the different colors from all the different minerals. This is a thumbs up. Definitely worth a little side trip. Very cool. Wow, check out these colors. Wow,
Look at
these
all
are the
this
most
blue.
These are the most blue of blues I've seen. We just came out of Artist Palette here, and Ellie saw this on the map, Frog Rock. And
It's
there's
this.
Frog Rock. What do you think of Frog Rock?
It's good.
Okay, we're doing another little side trip here, Devil's Golf Course. Thumbs up on this one, definitely recommend this. It's not too far off the road, and it's pretty cool. All right, we have arrived at Badwater Basin. This is a must stop, highly recommended. And the one thing you want to notice is if you look up here on the mountain, you'll see a sign that says sea level. Badwater Basin, 282 feet below sea level. What do you think's living out there? And where's sea level? That's right, it's way up there. This is what happens when you don't have internet. You just disappear off the map. So to be honest, once you pass Badwater, it's a whole lot of this. I'm talking like an hour and a half of this. This is the very last thing of interest on this journey in Death Valley. It is the Ashford Mills historic site. And I guess there's a chance to go use the restroom if you need it.
Hey, look, that's the restroom at Wildrose.
You think they moved it here? Rose, look at that, they even had a floor. Wow. Alright, we just left Death Valley National Park and we emerged to the Shoshone Trailer Park. So we're coming into Baker. The car wants to charge up in Baker before we get to Yermo. I could go straight to Yermo if I wanted to. I would come into Yermo with 5% if I skip Baker, but I'm not going to skip Baker. I'm going to go ahead and fill up at Baker for a little bit. Basically, everything's on the other side of this bridge. Then you cross the bridge to find the dilapidated, rundown, out-of-business hotel, a huge gas station. Pretty much the only thing to eat around here is what's attached to the gas station. Jersey Mike's Subs. They have some restrooms here and a Dairy Queen. All right, so when we rolled in, we had 73. It says we need 10 minutes. There's like chargers everywhere. Why is this guy in front of me? All right, what do we have? We have 132. We're going to Yermo. Yeah, I did not plan on this much traffic, but did you plan on this much traffic? Yeah, you did? Well, good for you. Good for you. I should let you plan all my trips. We're going to pull into Yermo with 24%. That is a very comfortable margin. There's the sun. It still sucks. It's still 116 degrees. I don't know how it can be 116 degrees and that. I don't know how those two work out together.
Hey, look, Eddie's World.
Eddie World. Remember, it's not possessive. It's Eddie World.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
No, it does not. It's grammatically incorrect. All right, we are plugged in. Are you excited?
Yeah, and I have to go pee really bad.
68 kilowatts. That's not very impressive, people. That's why it's 30 minutes, because it's only 68 kilowatts. Okay, sure enough, I got back with the pizza. The car was completely charged. 219 miles. We are heading home. We should be home at 8:24. So we're going to end this video now. This is the sunset over burning California. Our estimated arrival keeps getting later and later.
Since of the traffic we have to
Yes,
be
because of all the Labor Day. Look at this. This guy had a great time.
Yeah.
Or girl. Could be a girl.
Please give my dad a subscription and a thumbs up because he works really hard on these videos. Bye, subscribers. See you later.